Hello everyone, Dajan here and I'm welcoming you at Ancestor the Unstoppable. Well, today I'm here in a bit more tactical gear. However, we do have a first autumn day and it's raining all day outside. It's around 14 degrees Celsius, so a bit chilly. But still, the environment is warm from summer heat, so it's a really cozy, nice first autumn day here at the homestead. But however, I'm not able to work outside, so I'm here where surrounding is actually work in progress, like everything else on our homestead. And today I will take an opportunity to go through my everyday carry. Actually, I do have in mind to make a series of videos what I'm carrying every day while I am spending my days. And today I will start with basic bag which goes actually everywhere with me. I'm using this bag all the time, so it's always at the reach of my hand, to put it this way. And I'm really glad that I will take you through, so you will be able to see what I'm using every day, and I will try to best possible explain why I am having things that I'm using every day. So let me first start with this tactical bag. Actually, it's a second bag that I'm using, and it's just a basic tactical bag. You can find those bags under Molle bag key, so if you will be searching for them, it's a Molle bag, and it's really cheap one from a well-known Chinese site, like it was my previous one. Actually, I can show you my previous one as well. It's this one. Actually, I bought this bag for couple of dollars, maybe $2 or $3, and this one was some dollars more expensive, but still I guess it was under it was for sure under $10. Why I change? Actually, it's a mating. It's this part here, which is meant to install back on a belt. And actually, this one you have to open your belt and put it through, and then you can carry it on a belt. But this one has system like that, and it works fine. You can open it up, put those strings through the belt, and just clip it back. And it's alright. It's for everyday use. I find it really useful. However, most of the time I'm carrying back like this, and then I put it somewhere when I reach a destination. And now if I move on, this first pocket here is reserved for a Wi-Fi modem. Actually, this modem uses a SIM card system, and I'm using it now for a while. Like you can see, I have to put this rubber so it carries this back cover, However, maybe someday I will need to put those rubbers in use, and I will have them already with me. But it's not the main purpose, is not to be prepared with the rubbers. They are just holding this back cover of this Wi-Fi modem, because I think it's 3 or 4 years old and I'm really satisfied with it. Well, while I'm using this Wi-Fi modem and not mobile data on a smartphone, basically it's because of nature of my work. First of all, I can use this mobile Wi-Fi modem with the different things. For instance, I can use it with my smartphone and a computer simultaneously. And the main reason is because I already mentioned that I do have a regular job and I work in logistics. When we bought this homestead, actually I changed a company. Now I'm working for a company which is actually somewhere in between our homestead and our apartment in town. It's obviously because of logical reasons. I can be much quicker here, and I have close to home, to put it this way. Why I'm putting this thing with my job up? Because I'm working in a cold environment. We do have cells which are cooled down to somewhere between 3 to 6 degrees Celsius, and they are really heavy isolated, and in there I do not have a cell phone signal. So I put this modem somewhere outside, and then when I'm moving into the cells and up to out to another cell, the whole time I have a connection to the internet. So this is actually the main reason why I'm using this Wi-Fi modem and not using mobile data. And like I said, for this modem I have reserved this very first pocket on this tactical bag, and beside here it's a space where I'm holding a really small hand lamp, which comes really useful for a lot of things. Actually, when I am searching for a lock, it's much easier to turning it on and put a key into a right direction, or just when I'm checking for something in a shadow area. It's a really useful thing to have with me. Then if I move on into a first zipped pocket, of course I do have a cell phone in there. Actually, we are using this thing all the time, in my opinion too much, but however this is the world we are living in, and we are instantly connected to each other. So of course a cell phone, and then I have a main tool in there. Actually, it's a Swiss Army knife, and this one is with me for a very long time. I think I have this one up to 15 years. Actually, it was a gift, and it is a really useful thing that I would recommend you should get one of those as soon as possible if you are not already owning one of them. What is the main thing I would like to put into your mind while I'm talking about Swiss Army knife is this, that you get one and then you should put attention for a first period of time when you get this tool, that you use it as much as possible so that you become familiar with it, and then you will see how many different possibilities of usage does it have, and that it's really an essential tool for everyday carry. Well, I do have a lighter in my EDC bag as well. Actually, I was a cigarette smoker for 15 years, even a year more maybe. However, it's one of my biggest wins that I quit. But then I realized that when I need a lighter, I'm always searching for it. And I realized that actually before I always carry a lighter with me because I was a cigarette smoker, and when I quit, then there wasn't instant need for a lighter, so I quit carrying it with me, and I decided to bought one basic one to put it into my EDC, and I am using it quite often actually when I need to fire a stove here at the homestead, or when I am preparing a barbecue. It's quite useful, so I put it into EDC bag, and now it's here when I'm needing it. What else do I have in this pocket? Okay, this is not essential, and it is because of my job, workplace. I do have a lipstick in there, and I do have eye drops. Like I already mentioned, that I do work in a cooler environment, and there are air conditions that are cooling those places, and they are blowing a lot of times, so they are keeping temperatures low enough, and it's pretty dry air in there. So I'm using a lipstick for my mouth, and I'm using eye drops for my eyes. Actually, I do prefer camel tea for my eyes, but however, I do not have it on the reach of my hand, so I just bought those things to take basic care for myself. And now if I move on to a last pocket, I have a handkerchief in there. Yeah, it's quite out of a date, but however, I'm a traditional man and I do wear glasses. So handkerchief is really useful when I need to clean them. And what I want to put out for all people who wears glasses, and what I do see, it's a one mistake that a lot of people who wears glasses make, and it's that they are cleaning their glasses with the paper paper cleaning sheets, and it's really not good, because it's like you are cleaning your glasses with the fine sandpaper. Paper is too hard on the glasses, so it's a much more suitable to use a cotton handkerchief, and this is a reason why I'm carrying this with me all the time. And here I do have a wallet. It's just a basic minimalist wallet. I do like minimalist wallets, and here I'm keeping my bank card, even though I'm not fan of it. Actually, I do prefer a cash, and I do operate with cash. It's a bit old school, but however, it don't have anything with mindset or how I look on the credit cards, that some people think that they are a matter of human control and so on. I do prefer cash only because of one simple thing, and it's that I, as a person, do have control over my money. So yeah, I'm using cash all the time. Actually, whatever I'm buying, I do pay with cash. And then I do have a basic documents in my wallet. And just to explain how much money do I carry with me, because for sure, for security reason, I do not bring with me all the money that I possess. But what amount do I carry? Actually, all the time I do have in a wallet as much money as it is needed to come back home if anything happens. For the example, if I go to work, I do have in my wallet that much money that if somehow I end without a car, I can go to a public transport or to use whatever transport is needed to come back home. And if I go with my family somewhere, I do have that much money with me that all the family can come back home if it's needed. And if I do have an expense on that day, maybe if it's needed to go to fuel a tank on a car, or if I go to buy something, then I just take that amount of money with me on that day, and then I do the tasks that requires this money. So, like I said, it's nothing else that my personal approach to finance, and because of that I prefer cash over credit cards. And when I am packing my EDC bag, actually I pack it like this, so that handkerchief is covering wallet. and if it gets stolen, then when a stoler open it up, it first see a handkerchief, and here are other stuff. Well, while I'm packing my EDC back as it is packed for my usage, I will spend a couple of words about what to have in mind and what to watch if you are thinking about preparing everyday carry bag for yourself. And first of all, it doesn't matter what I am wearing or what I am having in my everyday carry, because this is the thing that couple of videos that I watch about EDC is that people that are representing their EDC gear, they are approaching it from a stand of view that this is the best carry and this is what you should have and you must have. No, actually my EDC is my EDC, and when you will prepare yours, prepare it for yourself, for your needs. You don't need a lipstick or eye drops in your EDC. I need them. Maybe you don't need a flashlight. I need it. My today's video is only to present you what I'm carrying all the time with me, and maybe that you get a concept of it. So this is the first thing that I would like to point it out. You put in your EDC what you need every day and what serves for you. For me, this pack works great, and I'm really glad that I put it together this way, that I'm satisfied with it, and on the other hand that it is all packed in a small bag which I can simply carry around and it's not too heavy. So this is first thing. Second thing I would like to point it out is EDC, tactical gear, tactical bag, Molle bag, everyday carry, those are all parts of really popular terminology in today's world. What it means? It means that things can get really expensive on this point. I don't mind if things cost a lot of money. Behind certain products there is a lot of testing, a lot of development, and those things cost a lot. And then even in expensive products there could be some great materials implemented and all this stuff that brings price up. But on the other hand, do you really need the last and the most military useful flashlight? I don't think so. For everyday carry, such a flashlight does its job. So why would I spend $100 or even more dollars for a flashlight that I can bought for a couple of dollars and it does its job? So what I want to point out here is that don't overspend. Just make honest conversation with yourself, what you are expecting from item you are purchasing, and then make a research what you can get. And like I said, don't overspend it, because you don't need the latest and the highest developed military equipment. You just need items that will do and serve you in everyday use, and that's all. And if I put into a comparison, if you buy a flashlight for $100, and on the other hand, if you buy for a flashlight for $5, for the example, you can buy 20 flashlights for $5. And if you will go this way, I'm sure that you won't need to buy 20 of them, that actually you will do enough research. Then if not first, then the third or the fourth one will serve you just enough well. So this is what I wanted to point it out. But on the other hand, if you know what to expect from an item, and if you need this item, for the example, I represented a Swiss Army knife. I guess it's the most expensive thing in this my everyday carry bag. If I don't count a smartphone and Wi-Fi modem, then the Swiss Army knife is the most expensive thing in my EDC. Like I said, this mine was a gift to me, but if I need to buy it, I will still buy a Swiss Army knife, and it has its price, but I wouldn't search for cheap Chinese replicas. I would buy a Victorinox because it is the best thing that I can get for a price it carries. This is the thing that I would like to put you in your mind. Don't overspend on things that you don't need, and don't squeeze your budget on the things that suits your needs and that you know that you will use well. What else? Well, I don't think so. I think that I made a whole round what I want to put out in today's video. So I represented my basic EDC bag. In the future, I have in mind that I will make more videos about my everyday carry, because I'm using a backpack as well. So I take you through the items. I hope that I give you some ideas about it. However, I would like to invite you that if you are not already, subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments or observations, don't hesitate, just put them on the comment section below. And for now, I wish you a pleasant day, and we see you soon.